All seniors and senior homeroom teachers. There are several things that we need to discuss to kind of pull this year together. We only have 6 weeks left. And I hope that you got the Remind 101 message that I sent yesterday to say, first of all, Jostens will be here tomorrow. And when you pick your order up, if you owe any money, you cannot do a personal check. In that Remind 101, I said money order, credit debit, but no, or cash. But no personal checks. They do not want those. And before you leave, before you walk away, take your list, take everything that you have in that bag and look at it and make sure it's correct, that you have everything, because once you leave, that Jostens will say, I'm sorry, you left the premise and we don't know if it was there or not. Check your materials there. So teachers, if you can help remind them that. There's so many things that we've got to talk about. Second thing I want to say to seniors, I still have a lot of cards that I have talked to you all about to maybe write to somebody that has been a real part of your life this year. It can be from teacher to custodian to the lunchroom to anybody in this school that you just want to say thanks. I've got these cards up in my office, and several of you all took some of them, and what I want them back, because what I'm going to do is when you all have your senior walk, and I'll explain that, I would like to put these in their mailboxes that day as like a culmination of you all leaving. So I have these cards up in my office. You're more than welcome to come get them, but bring them back to me. I've got that little basket that I want to put them in. So that's the other thing. There's another thing that I would like to remind you. Alexis Mullen, one of your seniors, she was in a very bad car accident. If any of y'all would like to send a little note to her, I've got these cards up in the guidance office. Stop by my office, just write, wish you well, wish you whatever. I know you've seen it on Facebook, and we would just like to wish her a happy recovery, speedy recovery, because as you know, she was in a pretty bad accident. She's okay, she is at home, and she will be there for a while. Now, see this is money. Money. The money is coming in, seniors, but there's a lot more money to be given to you. I laugh about it and I say, you all have the right to earn this scholarship money. So I would like to impress upon you, and teachers, before you hand anything out, I want to explain it to them, okay? Several of you all have received scholarship awards. I'll give you an example because it's what you're going to do today. Cole Kroom received another scholarship from Center College. It was for $17,000, and it is the Center Endowment. And it's renewable for $69,000, so that's pretty impressive. But what he's going to do on the blue sheet in just a minute that the teachers will hand out, every teacher has one of these for you with their name on it, with a label, okay? I've got to have these back today. Got to have these back. Teachers, if you will look at your instructions and make sure that I get this back from you with your name signed on it and to put who's absent, okay? And basically it says to the teachers, hand out to every senior this award letter. Now I want to explain it to you. Just like Mr. Kroom, okay, he received several scholarships. He got one from Center, he has one from University of the Cumberlands, he has one from DePaul, he has one from Hanover, he's got several. So he's going to list those, okay? He's going to put the name of the scholarship, and if it was renewable, yes or no, how much it is. This last column is the most important. Cole was awarded probably 6 scholarships from 6 different people. He can't take all of them. He can only take one. The others, thank you very much for offering it to me, but I am going to go to this school. The last column, and teachers, please look at these before they turn them in, means this is the scholarship. This is where he or she will go for the next year. Once again, I'm going to say that. Accepted means I accept this scholarship. This is where I am going to go. So that's why I'm putting yes. So let's say that Cole Kroom wants to go to the University of Cumberlands. He'll list all the others, and then he'll put yes on the University of Cumberlands. Once again, it is where you're going to go. That means accepted. But what we're going to do for the awards night on May the 5th, We are going to tally up how much money was offered to the class of 2016. We are going to see if it exceeds last year's class. So we need to know every nickel, every dime, and I know that some of you all are still going to get some, and I will continue to ask you to update me all the time. But once again, we want to know everything you were offered, but accepted means where I'm going to go. Now, there were 15 of you all got the Flora Hornbeck Scholarship. I'm sending that off today. You put yes, accepted, because it is not renewable, but you put yes, accepted. Some of you all received scholarships from your parents in place of employment. That means yes, accepted. So I'm hoping at this time, before we go on, I would like to announce some more people that received some scholarships, some money. Love it. Tess Elder received a $6,000 Trust Academic Scholarship from the University of Louisville. She brought me this little piece of paper with it. I'm putting it in the folder. She'll write it down today. She'll put $6,000. She will put the trustees academic. If she's going to go to U of L, she puts accept. Jada Grubbs. I was informed that Jada Grubbs received the Owensboro Career Development Scholarship for $1,000. She will put that down on there. Owensboro Career Development, $1,000 for filling out an application. You know, there are so many more scholarship applications to fill out right now. Like we have the superintendents, which is due April 15th. You know, that's going to be $1,500 is going to be given to a student at Apollo. It's on our website. Homeroom teachers, when we finish, make them get on that website. Let them look, because now people are scurrying around trying to get money. So again, I ask you, hand every scholarship into me so we can get an estimated amount of what was offered. And then on the awards night, we will take your name, put it in a program if you accepted that scholarship. If you accepted that scholarship, because we're not going to put 20 schools down. If you accepted it. Some of you received the John B. and Brownie, 104 of you all. Put John B. and Brownie. Now, that night, for that scholarship, because the final award hasn't been offered, your name will be mentioned, but we can't give awards at that point because it has not been determined. They will determine that. So at this time, I would also like to say these forms are important. Teachers, if you would pass these out, please. Everyone has a label, and teachers, if you will make sure that you look at this and it says, if anyone is absent, please put their form on the top of the stack, okay? And at the bottom, write their name down, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in some classrooms where some of these morning tech students are. And then we have students who are never here at all. So at this time, I'm going to ask you to give out the form, have them to write their name down, and seniors, you must sign and date this. Today is 4/11. This is verification that, yes, we did explain this to you. Yes, you are putting this down. If any of y'all have any questions, if you would call room 601, that is Miss Morris. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, and then we're going to come back on and give you some more information. So several of you all have got that.
Wait.
You don't have a microphone on.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I got hot news. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
I didn't mean.
Meds.
Sorry.
Exactly.
May 13th. Get that in your brains. If you are college or career ready, in other words, if you have met all your benchmarks with ACT or Compass, if you pass your work keys and you also have passed a COSA, which you will find out next week, we have finalized May 13th. We're leaving for Holiday World, 9:15. We're coming back around 5. The cost is going to be $21, but anybody who is college or career ready, finalized, buses are booked, trips booked. May 13th, we're going. So Friday, be 3-day weekend.
How much is it?
$21.
$21? What a deal. You can't even ride 3.
Less than half price. Yeah.
Less than half price? I feel like I have been on the prices right now. I can't believe that.
I know. It's crazy.
So you're going to go and you're going to ride all those big rides and get sick and throw up?
And guess what else I found out? What? Water park is open. Oh, yeah. Water park and rides, May 13th.
What a deal, $21.
If you're not college ready yet, you got 4 weeks. You can do it. I'll take money, $21 until May the 9th.
So if they have a check, who do they make it out to?
Apollo High School.
What if they have a credit card?
Then they need to get a check.
Can they bring you cash?
Cash will work.
Let me think of anything else. So, and sunscreen, they need to bring sunscreen.
Sunscreen, they have at Holiday World in pumps, but they can bring their own if they wanted to be hypoallergenic.
I love it. May 13th.
Thanks, y'all.
Meds. Okay, so we're going to go back on this. Thanks, because that's awesome. May 13th, $21. I mean, it can't get any better than that. This is what one form looked like, but pretend like it's on blue. I pretended like I was given all these scholarships, okay? And I was given the Flora Hornbeck, and I was given an academic. So basically, I put yes, I accepted those, and I only accepted one college because I knew where I was going to go, and that was to, to somewhere, I'm sure. So this is what it looks like, but they must sign and date it as well. Must sign and date it. Once again, to the teachers, you have this that explains it to you, what they need to do in case that maybe I wasn't clear. I hope I was. But please, again, make sure that you put the students that were absent and put those forms on the top, because I'm going to go through those as soon as we get back. I want to remind you what Miss Morris is going to come on in just a little bit, and she is going to talk about the senior video. Now, I want to also clarify that, because at graduation we don't show the video because it's tiny and it's just we just changed it to the senior walk. There will be a senior walk, and what that means is that seniors will be called to the auditorium. They will watch this video. A couple of people will say some things to you, and at that time there will be music. You will walk through the school and once again say thanks to everybody. So this senior video is extremely important. Miss Morris.
All right. I'm going to talk to you about this class of 2016 senior video. You guys are allowed to submit 3 photos. One needs to be of a baby photo of you by yourself. I'd like for it to be less than 6 years old. And then a senior photo or a recent photo. If you haven't gone to a studio and had your professional senior photos, that's fine. If there's a snapshot that you like, you can submit that, but it needs to be of you by yourself. The third photo that you may submit is a group photo. I know you guys just got back from spring break and you probably have some wonderful beach photos you'd like to send in, but you cannot submit them. Okay, so make sure that unless everybody's clothed, everybody's got but no swimsuits, okay? No swimsuits, it needs to be school appropriate. So you have one baby photo, one recent photo of you as an individual, and one group photo. Okay?
That's awesome.
You have until May 6th at 3:15 to submit them. I do not accept late photos. So if at 3:17 you try to bring them in, you're not going to get those turned in. I'm not going to accept those, okay? There's a deadline, 3:15 on May 6th. You can email them to me at melissa.morris@davis.kyschools.us, or you can drop them off to me in the library. I also do not want you to print them just to bring those in to me. So if you have a digital photo, and I would prefer that you email it to me, because a lot of time it loses quality whenever you print it. So please email it to me if you have it digitally. If you are having trouble with my email address, stop by the library and we'll help you with that, okay? As Ms. Young just said, the video will play during senior week in the auditorium, okay? So you want to be included, so please bring those photos in. You will want to see what everybody looks like, and this is something that if you want to purchase it, you will be able to purchase it along with the graduation video. My students and I are at graduation. We have 3 cameras set up, and we will be videotaping graduation. We record the entire thing, the band playing, the chorus singing, all the speeches, everyone receiving their diploma. And we do get a close-up shot of each student receiving their diploma. So we will have all that. So we have we're in good places. We're right on the floor. So we are able to get some good shots, probably better than what your parents would get. So you can order the graduation video along with the senior video for $20, and you get those on DVD. And you have until graduation practice to pay for those, but I do like prepayment in advance, okay? So you need to pay for those at the time of ordering. You can pick up the senior video / graduation video if you would like on Tuesday, starting June 14th at 8 a.m. I know that's a long way away, but it'll take me a little bit of time to get school closed up and to get everything edited, but they will be available for you. I do not mail those out, so you will have to stop back by school to pick them up starting June 14th. So once again, 3 photos for the graduation, for the class of 2016 senior video, baby, senior, and group by May 6th, 3:15. And if you want to order it, you liked it, you want to order one, and you also get the graduation DVD as well, with each person receiving their diploma, $20. And make sure I get the money before your last graduation practice.
Okay, I have a couple of questions. Let's say that they bring pictures. What do they need to put on the back to make sure that you can identify?
I need your name, obviously. I need your name. I do not recognize every